Are there trends that you're seeing this school year compared to prior years relative to identification of students who do need support? Is that a growing population in Middletown? Is that a consistent population? What have you seen?
Um, Personally, I feel I've been in this role for 9 years, and I feel like every year, especially since COVID, it is consistently growing and harder. The needs are more extreme. I think what we've seen is it starts with the cost of living, not just homelessness, of course, is where things end, but it's like, do I feed my family on this small budget that used to get me a lot more, or do I pay my electric bill? Or, of course, I'm thinking about electric and water and food before I'm thinking about rent, because that's right now. I have a house right now, but we need to keep our lights on. So that's the trend that is consistently growing, is the homelessness, clearly, because the cost of living of the groceries and everything else is going up. And as we know, rent is astronomical, at least in this area. So it goes back to that flexibility. Okay, well, we used to deal with this emergency, but now we have this bigger emergency. How could we meet the need in that way? And so
And with the resources not being as vast they used to be. It used
mhm,
to be that, we could go to an organization with the bill that was $1,500 and they can say, okay, no problem, we'll take care of that. Now we've got to go to the same organization and they might not be there. It might be closed as far as out of business or they're out of funds. And, you're like begging to get a $200 um, bill paid. So it's just changed so much to your point, just over the years. It just continues to feel heavier. It's just more and more weighty. We're starting to also see and actually acknowledge, right, people's mental health and the space of that. You're seeing a lot more behaviors with the children. And I think that's a very, heard it said before in some research that is a direct correlation of the health of a city, how what the health is of the children. And it's just, it can be a lot. It can be a lot.